Hello, 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 viewers. My name's GudaGuda, and today we will be playing some more Fate Grand Order. So, I noticed that I had not noticed that I'd accidentally left out all of my what's the word? I had left my videos unlisted by accident. So yeah, I was wondering why nobody was showing up. Like I was getting absolutely no views, and turns out I just had it unlisted. So that was on me. Yep, my mistake. It is what it is. Anyways, folks, let's just jump into it. I got more than enough points. And hold on. Yeah, just a second. Real quick. All right, there, perfect. Sorry about that. Anyways, folks, I've been essentially just well, I kind of like to I'm not recording these per se. All I'm really doing is that I stream these. I've always mentioned it before that these are much more for me than anything else. I know this is definitely not what's going to make me popular, but that's not the goal here. I am essentially just documenting my time playing this game. So I do not mind. And actually at some point we're going to go back and like record all the story beats. Seems only fair. Hopefully it doesn't get demonetized at that point. But it doesn't matter if it does, because that's not the point. Anyways, let's go. It looks like we're in the clear. I guess Hattori, what's his name, really did come to our rescue. That bastard. Where'd he get off to acting all our ally all of a sudden? Hold on. I think we already did that. Yeah, we did this one yesterday already. Hold on. I guess it just didn't count. Hold on. I'm going to skip this one, but... because they go to the hot spring, the ship comes out and whatnot. I just didn't get the reward, so didn't count it. This is where we're supposed to go. Super GudaGuda. And we have more than enough. December 13th, 1867, Kyoto. Abura no Koji. Oh man, I didn't realize I drank quite so much. Still, at least Commander Kondo understands where we're coming from now. That ought to get Hijikata's faction to settle down a little now. Or not. Ito, it's time for you to die. Do I have to? Yeah. You're here on Hijikata's orders, huh? Who else was left besides Oishi again? Oh well, who cares? I'll just take you all down and use you as bargaining chips to the next round of negotiations. What was Hijikata thinking? Did he really think this was enough people to take me down? This is exactly the problem with you, Shinsengumi. You have no vision. Die, Ito! I told you. You didn't bring enough people to take me. Huh? Aren't you? No, Mr. Oishi. Yeah. I can't believe they'd send someone at Dev's door after me. Those stubborn, dim-witted fools with their empty, heartless blades. You can't just reason with idiots. Really, what can you do about people who worship outright villains? That's going to be the Shinsengumi's downfall someday. How can you not see that? I feel bad for Commander Kondo. Hi there. I'm Ito Kashitaro. Nice to meet you. Mr. Ito here decided to join the Shinsengumi after all. After Todo's introduction. He'll be serving as an advisor. Wow, he seems really smart. He is. I heard he even outraged Yamanami. That's enough, Saito. It's okay, Nagakura. Mr. Ito is far more knowledgeable about worldly affairs than I am. I'm sure he'll be a great help for us. Well, even the higher ups in Kyo know about us now, thanks to the recent Ikedaya incident. We're on a roll, Hijikata. I bet Kondo's real happy with his too. Refer to me as Vice Commander, and you will address Kondo as Commander. What was that? Now. Please leave it. Let's leave it at that for today, as a favor to me. We're here because we're all concerned about the future of our country. So let's work together to build the strongest country we can. Sounds good to me. Good to have you with us, Mr. Ito. All right, you guys. Take care of the rest. Yes, ma'am. We'll leave Ito's body where we agreed. Imperial Guard Ito Kashitaro assassinated. Goryokaku. Isn't that the place in Ezo where the vice commander? That's right. This is the last bastion, or perhaps I should say mausoleum of the samurai age. But we didn't bring it here all the way from Hakodate. This is a brand new Goryokaku of my own design. In fact, I dare say it is worthy of being called Super Goryokaku. That is so dumb. Really? Wow, that's lame. I see that you are as hopeless as ever in the matters of style, Okita. Why are you doing this? No, wait, how are you doing this? How is this castle floating? Well, as you know, Goryokaku is shaped like a pentagram. That allows it to use the magecraft to amplify magical energy and enhance the Holy Grail's power. That power is then fed to the lord of the castle, enabling them to wield the strength far beyond the capabilities of any servant. That lord is the one who will lead this country into a new age. Lord Yoshimoto, Emperor of the Highway. Ito, you're talking nonsense. And I've worked very hard to make that nonsense a reality. I started by conquering Kai Shinanon and collecting all the spirit ore we could mine, while fighting a three-way war with the Takeda and Uetsugi to make sure our secret was kept. I figured out a way to deal with the northern god of war that appeared to conquer us for breaking the Holy Grail War's rules. Oh, Jesus. And I came up with a perfect plan to defeat Nobunaga, the Imagawa clan's greatest rival. It wasn't easy getting all the pieces in place, but now they finally are. I know Lord Yoshimoto said not to let my guard down, but I think I can be forgiven for being a little cocky after all my hard work paid off. What about the second Imagawa Yoshimoto? Oh, him? I guess I could tell you about him, especially with Hotaru here. This is essentially an artificial Lord Yoshimoto. The real Lord Yoshimoto made it by imbuing the spirit origin of a servant he absorbed in the previous war with his magical energy. Absorbed in the previous war? Oh yes, this Lord Yoshimoto is made from a servant you know very well, Hotaru. You don't mean... I do. This is the archer who was summoned during the previous Holy Grail War. Taika Magochi. No. You're lying. No, I am not. We were the ones who finished him off after Takeda wounded him in battle. Then, when you said Takeda got him... Oh, he did. I just left out what happened afterwards. So you tricked me. I suppose you could see it that way. But as someone once said, there are no rules in war, no? I'm sorry. You're so gullible. I just couldn't help myself. Honestly, I don't know what you got. Honestly, I don't know how you got by in the Psychic group like that, let alone became their leader. You're just not cut out for this line of work. Bastard. Oh, while I'm at it, this Lord Yoshimoto was made from Oda Nobunaga, the fool of a warrior you know so well. Then back when we first got here, Nobu was... This is partly your fault, you know. If you hadn't abandoned her, she wouldn't have to lost to Lord Yoshimoto. But I guess you Shinsandumi can't resist abandoning the people you call allies, can you? You son of a... Letting you all spoil things now. No, wait, hold on. Anyways, I've worked too hard and come too far to risk letting you all spoil things now. So I think it's time for you to die. At this altitude, I doubt even a servant could escape unscathed. But if you'd like to jump off anyways, by all means do so. You'll only be easier targets as you fall. Both of these Lord Yoshimotos are incredible shots, as you'd expect from the best archer of the highway. Well, best archers, plural now. True. This height does seem like it'd make us easy targets. I'll handle them. Can you even move, kid? Don't worry, I'm good at stalling. Besides, I have a reason to stay behind now. Yes, never mind all that now. Please tell your master. I'm sorry I was so stupid. No way. We're all getting out of here together, so you can tell him yourself. But how are we supposed to do that? I'm afraid the kid's got a point. Okita, I don't see any easy way out of this. Both those Yoshimotos have almost the same amount of magical energy as the original. Even if she stays behind Hotaru, there won't be a match for the Lord Yoshimotos. He's not going to try, of course, but she'll just be wasting her time. Hey, Mr. Ito, I get that you're using your knowledge of the future to help Imagawa, but how much of the future does that knowledge cover? Where'd that come from? I just found it strange. I know you're smart. I don't see how you could even build a flying castle like this. The Holy Grail certainly helped me with that. But it was absolutely my knowledge of magecraft technology, history, and other things that this era could never dream of that got us to this point. You're not Kashiwari. That's not him. It's somebody else. I see. Then did you also see what I brought here? What you brought here? Prepare to be amazed. Huh? Ta-da! It's time for Okita's surprise off-season swimsuit show. Are we? Should we be laughing at this, Saito? I guess? Wait. You're wearing your swimsuit underneath your clothes? Does that mean... That's right. Hang on tight, you two. She jumped? No. She's floating? What in the world is going on? I am the wings of the Shinsengumi. My name is Okita J. Soji. Huh? Okita J? Wait, never mind that. How is she floating? Oh, I usually use special optical camo to keep it hitting, so no one can see. But since we're old friends, I'll make an exception just for you. This is Jet Tenon, Rishinryu's Super Science Crown Jewel, the M-Drive Jetpack. See you later, Mr. Ito. Damn it. I knew Okita was still terrifying. We're flying? We're actually flying. Why would you even bring this with you, Okita? Well, before we left... Oh, good. I found you. You're about to head out on to that new singularity, right? That's right. Is there something I can help you with, Himiko? Me? Oh, no. I just wanted to mention that you should probably bring your swimsuit with you on this race shift. My swimsuit? But we're going to Okehazama in the winter. Pretty sure we're not going to visit the beach. A voice saying the sickly sword fighter should bring her all I know is that when I woke up this morning, I heard a voice saying the sickly sword fighter should bring her swimsuit. That's kind of dumb. Sickly sword fighter, huh? Well, I guess that could pretty much be only me. Oh, wait. Mr. Takatsugi probably qualifies too. Look, just wear it instead of underwear. You'll probably be glad you did. Okay, bye. See you. So I took her advice and wore it under my clothes. That's the queen of Yamataitoku and her friend of the Shinsengumi for you. Her prediction was right on the money. I doubt even Mr. Ito could have seen it coming. I can't see how he could have. Something coming. Dodge it. Huh? Did you say something? Sorry, there's no time. Whoa, whoa. Why you find your gun all of a sudden? Huh? Shit. Is that magical energy? What was that? Did you get them? Left Lord Yoshimoto. I can't even see them anymore, but I'm guessing that's a no. Would you take the shot then? Right Lord Yoshimoto? A giant arrow? Did Imagawa fire that? He can see us all the way over out here? Never mind that. I deflected the first arrow, but there's another one coming. Ugh. It's too fast. I can't dodge it. It hit the left thruster? Crap. We're gonna crash. Ah! So, you let them get away. I do think we managed to shoot them down, but I'm afraid we have no way to confirm the kill. No matter. Anyone capable of outsmarting you must be a truly formidable opponent. I'm not sure I'd call them formidable so much as just bizarre. I'm still trying to figure out how swimsuits and jetpacks could possibly be related. Regardless, now that the castle is on the move, we will not be offering our enemies an opportunity to interfere. Continue the preparations. Yes, my lord. It is only a matter of time until we succeed. As they say, do not be so quick to count your chickens. Both of you, be ready for anything. Understood, my lord. Yes, my lord. This unprecedented war is going to inscribe a brand new name in history. No time to begin like the present. All right, hold on a second, guys. Um, All right, sorry about that, guys. My brother was just kind of telling me a friend of ours is selling a Steam Deck OLED for pretty cheap, like $450. I know why. He ended up buying an Ainthor, which is a one of those like emulator devices. That's like a DS. And I remember him mentioning this because he's like, "Oh man, I spent a lot of money. It was really responsible of me." But like, yeah, I can see him selling a Steam Deck considering he doesn't use it. So I was looking at my eBay because I literally like bought a Steam Deck, but like it was supposedly it was gonna be here at 9 o'clock today. That's not gonna happen. I just got an update. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, in distribution center, so it's definitely not even gonna show up tomorrow. Well, you know, what can you do? Nothing you could do. I'm eating cereal, by the way. Hold on. We'll continue in a moment. Just a moment. All right. Boop, boop. Gotta read some more. Is that the Goryokaku floating in the sky? Goryokaku. Hold on. I'm gonna eat my cereal real quick. Okay. There we go. All right, I guess you wouldn't know. It's a star-shaped fortress that was built in Ezo during the Bakumatsu period, right before the shogunate crumbled. Then the remains of the shogunate army occupied. Then the remains of the shogunate army occupied it, and it was a stage for the Battle of Hakodate. There, I turned out a fan. Is that too strong? Yeah, it might be too strong. I have a treadmill in my room, and I turn on the fan at max to while I play Uma Musume. So, you know, while my horses are running, I'm also running. To the Battle of Hakodate. That was where Hijikata. Yep. It was the Shinsengami's last stand. Wow, a flying fortress? I'm impressed Edo Shogunates managed that. Of course it didn't fly back then. Besides, that thing's way bigger than the one in Ezo. Hey, what the hell is that? A fortress, apparently. No, not that, idiot. Something's falling towards us. Whoa. It looks like a shadow? Oh. Huh? How convenient. They fell in the hot spring. I don't think that would break your fall. It's a pretty damn deep hot spring. Well, could have been worse. Looks like we're still alive. Whoa. Who the hell are you people? Wait. Aito? Is that you, Okita? Huh? Who are you, Grandpa? Don't you recognize me? It's me. Nagakura Shinpachi. Huh? Mr. Nagakura? Wow, you really got old. Forget that. What? Why the hell are you dressed like that? Have you no shame? Actually, no. You never did you? Not then, and clearly not now. Oh, come on. What? You never seen a naked woman before? I swear, old or young, you're the exact same guy. It would have been better if she was naked. What the hell kind of outfit is that? It's practically just a few strips of cloth and some string. Have you lost your mind? Nowadays, you should see some of those ones other ladies at Caldea wear. Oh, is that a hot spring? That's perfect. Excuse me. Ah, that's the stuff. God, listen to me when I'm talking, you damn it. Shut up for a second. I get that these two are with you, but there's someone else we need to address. So, you escaped the Goryokaku and flew out of here. That's right, but I took an arrow to my jetpack along the way, so I had to make an emergency landing. Alright, I understand how you ended up here, but what's a Saika girl doing with you? It looks like Ito tricked her. That's so? Then we'll just have to dispose of her. Wait, we should hear her out first. You forget how she shot me in cold blood? Well, yes, I know, but I don't care if you kill me. Just tell me one thing first. Who killed Magochi? You or Ito? What difference does it make? Huh? If it was me, you kill me. If it was Ito, you kill Ito. Is that the only thing that matters to you? Is that what the Saika means to you? That's what the Saika means to me. What does it mean to you, Otaru? Here, Magochi gave this to me for safekeeping. Figure out the rest for yourself. If you still want to fight me after then bring it. Magochi's gun. Why do you have this? He asked me to give it to anyone who showed up calling themselves Saika. Don't know why, don't care. Magochi did that? I need some time to think. I don't know what that was all about, but anyways, you never answered her question. Did you kill Hotaru's predecessor? Could say I did. You could say Ito did. What does that mean? None of your business. Besides, you wouldn't understand. More importantly, you two have a message for us, yeah? All right, we should be focusing on that. Master, the Vice Commander said to tell you that the Imagawa plan on smashing the Goryokaku into the ground. What? Is that true? Then why would they do something like that? I think Mr. Ito said something about destroying this whole country, then remaking it. Remake the country. Mass destruction. The northern god of war. A pentagram-shaped fortress. Kagetora, do you remember where the northern god of war, Kenshin, was camped out? The other me? Wasn't it in Kawanajima? Kawanakajima. That's right. So that's their game. What are you talking about? Kawakajima is just plain. No, it's not. It's a dragon's den. There's a long mai from Kai and Shinano intersect. Really? Oh, I see. Along my dragon veins is a given's land flow of magical energy, and a dragon den is where two or more long mai intersect. So that's why my other self was there. I thought it was just strange that she had so much magical energy to work with. If she was constantly replenishing from the dragons, then that would explain a lot. Wait, you think the Imagawa means to strike the dragons then? If we take them at their word, yeah. If that much mass and magical energy were to smash into Longmai, that would definitely be enough to destroy the whole area. But even if they could destroy this place, why would they want to? What goods a new Imagawa order if there's nowhere left to govern? The vice commander also said that they weren't planning on staying confined to the singularity. Now that you mention it, Ito did say they meant to make a new era. I guess they were serious when he said that he wanted to remake the entire country then. So their plan is to destroy and then remake the whole country? But that's absurd. I don't know. This is just a guess. But considering everything they've done until now, it does make sense. They started in Suruga, then came to Shinanoto Mine, Spirit Ore. They then used that ore to build a fortress that can amplify magical energy. And finally, they tried to eliminate the old one, the one blocking the path to their destination. And is that why my other self, the Northern God of War, was protecting that place? Because she knew that they were what they were up to? Beats me. Knowing you might have just wanted to make sure you had access to Longmai's magical energy. Hey, I'm not that stupid. I don't think. Anyways, now that the most serious obstacle to their path is gone, they really have nothing left to stop them. All they have to do now is to move the fortress to Kawanakajima and punch it in as its anchor. And that's going to create a new Imagawa era? Probably, except they're not going to let that happen. Except we're not going to let that happen. We'll just have to stop them ourselves. Okay, but that fortress is huge and not exactly easy to reach. Just figuring out how to get up there will be a major challenge. From what I can see here, it's not moving too quickly. Not much of a surprise, big as it is. Looks like about 2 days until it gets to Kawanakajima. I say we make our way back to Kofuku and figure out our next move there. That includes you, Master of Chaldea. You're going to help us too. Got it. Good. Now come on. There's no time to waste. There you are, girl. Shinpachi. Oh, no. Don't mind me. It's the kid here who wants to talk to you. It's you. Hey, I was hoping you could tell me more about Magochi. I'm not originally from this country. I came here from very far away, where I was kidnapped and sold to a slave trader. Damn. I can't imagine how hard that must have been. But I was lucky. One day, Magochi, the leader of the Saika group, attacked the merchant ship where I was being kept. Then he took me in and made me a Saika. There were other children from similar circumstances in the Saika village. They were all being raised to be the next generation of Saika. And in your mind, that's lucky, huh? They were all orphans with no other family. We had no choice but to make do there. But it was still much better than watching other kidnapped children slowly starve to death. Oh, yeah, I guess, compared to that. Guns were still rare back then, and the Saika were exceptionally good with them. Over time, it became strong enough that they started battling across the country and often winning. But one day, it all fell apart. People were divided over whether or not to join forces with Oda, who had conquered the 5 Kinai provinces near Kyo at the time. Members of the Psycho group were not finding each other. By the time we realized we had taken advantage of it, it was too late. We thought we were fighting for people who were too weak to fight for themselves, but at some point, that stopped being the case. Magochi talked to other members to try and do something about it, but they ended up betraying and killing him. By then, the Psycho were already known for being willing to join and fight anyone. And they died out because there was no one left who was willing to join them. I left the Psycho so I could avenge Magochi's death, but I just ended up dying too. And now it's happening all over again. Magochi died and I'm still here. It's always like this in the end. I'm the only one left. Stupid. Useless. The only one left, huh? Hang on. The same Magochi also called you here, right? He must have had a reason for that. A reason? Why would he ever call him on me? I think he wanted you to fight for those too weak to fight for themselves. He wanted me to protect the weak? That could be it. Maybe that's why General Takeda gave you that gun. Magochi's gun. I can only guess what happened between them, but I'm sure he wouldn't give a mortal enemy his gun for no reason. I bet they had some kind of unspoken understanding. He left his gun for me? I think Magochi trusted you to be the Psycho he would have wanted. It's so like him. He saved me without asking, raised me without asking, and died without asking. And he pawned everything off on me. Even though I'm too stupid to be helpful. That's true. It's always the good ones who die first. Hey, is our contract still on? I've got an M51 ticket right here. So you remembered. Okay. I'll give it another shot. I'll try being the kind Psycho I wanted to be. Boom. Oh, we don't. We almost have the points. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I guess I'll just put all of these. Let's just use this one. And it's faster this way. Okay. Noble Phantasm change. A bonus occurs when multiple for noble phantasms. Blah 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 blah.
いいでしょう。アサシネイト受けたまわりました。完全配列よろしくて。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。倫理学のお時間です。まあ大胆。世界は学びに満ちている。 ならば今こそ人は学ぶ時。
Oh, Arjuna
知識こそが
also.
悪を倒す。マハープラーヤ。完全配慮よろしくて。イノベーション始めます。宇宙で出席確認。世界は学びに満ちている。ならば今こそ人は学ぶ時。知識こそが悪を倒す。マハープラーヤ。緑でおなじみミドライナップ。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。
Alright, this is 30. This is 20.
現代で宇宙で
Let's see. If we like be able to take them out in one hit. Yes!
世界は学びに満ちている。ならば今こそ人は学ぶ時。知識こそが悪を倒す。マハープラーヤ。平穏を望むなら平穏を維持する努力をせよ。
There we go. And we got another ticket too. There we go. On to the next one. According to our ninja, the Goryokaku is definitely heading to Kawanakajima. I'm just kind of tired. So what do we do now? How can we stop the flying fortress? Especially now that my jetpack's broken. I don't think we could get that high up, even if we shot ourselves out of a cannon. You're right. We have no means of stopping it. My other self might have been able to shoot it down with those cannons he was carrying around. Oh, hey, maybe that's why they were waiting for her to go away. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, no. That may have not be as ridiculous as it sounds. Anyway, there's no point in dwelling on what we don't have. If we can't shoot it down, we'll just have to stop it another way. Such as... Before I get to that, why'd you bring the Psycha girl here? We still got a contract. Not what I asked. Thought I was being deceived. I chose to shoot you. If you want to kill me for that, I understand. Is that what the Psycha means to you? Dying before you fulfill your contract? But if you're willing to wait a little first, I want to help you fight the Yamagawa. Once that's done, you can do what you want with me. And you've signed off on this, Master of Chaldea? If I suspect her for so much of a second, I'll kill both of you. Right then and there. Agreed? I trust her to clear her name. I'm gonna hold you to that. Make sure you put that to Psycha to good use then. So, we've all made up again? Good. Yesterday's enemy is today's friend. And all that. Besides, it's partly your fault for letting her get the drop on you like that, Harunobu. What would you have done? Dodge being shot in the back with no warning? Of course. That's why I've never once been struck by a bullet in my life. Moving on. We can't shoot the Goryokaku down, and we can't invade it. Yes, we know. That's why we're trying to figure out what we can do. That just leaves one way. We're going to take the Goryokaku and catch it. I'm sorry, what does that mean? How much longer till we reach the Kawanakajima Dragons Den Kashitaro? Assuming no issues, we're scheduled to arrive directly above the Dragon's Den tomorrow, my lord. And once we do, this singularity is as good as destroyed. Assuming everything goes as planned. Yes? Lord Yoshimoto, Takeda does not give up easily. He will try to stop us. I implore you to entrust me with a squadron and give me an order to keep him at check. Do you agree with him, Kashitaro? Well, Hattori is right about them not being the sort to give up. I see. Then I cannot abide by your suggestion, Takeo. Is it because of my earlier actions, my lord? You fool. Forgive me, my lord. Do not misunderstand. I too am well aware that Harunobu is not sort to give up so easily. Nor is the master of Chaldea for that matter. Which means that a single squadron will not suffice. Then you mean? Indeed. This is a watershed moment in the new Imagawa order. I will not make the same mistake I did on my journey westward to conquer Kyo. We will dominate this battle by mustering all of the Imagawa's power. We will send every soldier and general at their disposal to nip this potential threat in the bud. Well said, Lord Yoshimoto. Most generals in your position would already be planning their victory celebration, but not you. This is why you're the greatest archer of the highway, without even a close second. You never drop your guard, even for a moment. Celebration can wait until after victory. Kashitaro, I trust my clones are ready to go. Yes, my lord, we've used spirit origins you've absorbed thus far to create no fewer than 4 other Yoshimotos. The East Highway Conqueror, the South Highway Conqueror, the West Highway Conqueror, and the North Highway Conqueror. We have also produced hundreds of thousands of Imagawa soldiers. And we have the Goryokaku, a magecraft fortress that can provide magical energy to every Lord Yoshimoto and Imagawa soldier alike to keep them fighting right up until their deaths. Suffice to say, we are prepared for anything. Good. Everything I have done has been leading us to this moment. Now, we rise up and set history on the correct course. Now is the moment Highway Emperor Yoshimoto, arrive at Kawanakajima. Did you say you want to catch the fortress? How the hell do you propose to do that? It's simple. We set up camp on Kawanakajima before they do, and I'll catch it with my castle. Huh? Since when does Takeda clan have a castle on Kawanakajima? They don't need one. Harunobu's noble phantasm lets him manifest his castle. In fact, this castle we're in right now is manifested. Really? This whole castle is actually your noble phantasm, Mr. Harunobu? That's right. As long as I am in Kai, I can manifest my castle anywhere I want. And its walls are impenetrable. I can catch a floating rock or two. I'll make sure of that. Do you have any idea how insane that sounds? It's like Seiji Pyramid Himeji Castle all over again. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? So I guess that would make this Kawanaka Tsusuji ga Goryokaku. Well, I guess the powerful stupid plan is better than no plan at all. Fortunately, the Imagawa already put up a highway that spans all of Kai. If we leave now, we should be able to reach Kawanakajima tomorrow. So what do we do about our battle formation? Yeah, about that. Mr. Harunobu, we just got an emergency report from the Ninja Noble. A huge Imagawa army just showed up on the highway leading to Kawanakajima, Nobu. And it's being led by 4 Imagawa Yoshinobos, Nobu. They're all headed south, straight for Takeda territory, Nobu. All in all, about 1,000,000 soldiers, Nobu. 1,000,000? And you said there's 4 Yoshimotos leading them? I thought you lost it when you said there was only 2 Yoshimoto clones. Oh, come on. Now they got 2 more of those things? Those two we saw earlier were strong as the Yoshimotos we fought when we arrived. And now you're saying there's 4 of them? However they made these clones, having to deal with 4 of them is going to be quite a pain. This complicates things, but it doesn't change our plan. Our only path to victory is straight to Kawanakajima, right through that army. We got that right. Still, 1,000,000's a hell of a lot of soldiers. How are we supposed to break through them? We'll go through a wedge formation. We'll use our small numbers to carve a path through the enemy army and reach Kawanakajima. I'll need all of you to protect me until I get there. That makes sense. We need your castle to catch the Goryokaku. Exactly. So I won't be able to fight this army myself. But as long as I have clear way forward, I can drive right through them in my car. Oh, and I'll need another command spell if I'm gonna catch the Goryokaku too. You good with that, Master of Chaldea? Looks like I'll be counting on all you two then. Without Harunobu, that just leaves me, Hotaru, and the 3 Shinsengumis to fight. That's not a lot. It's what we have. We'll just have to do what you can with the Takeda soldiers. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to pull enough weight for everyone. What's all the racket? We got trouble, Nobu. Some ruffians are tailgating us and road raging all over the highway, Nobu. Luckily, I got all of my dash cam, Nobu. I'm gonna post the footage right now, Nobu. Ruffians? Master, do you think? Yeah. This takes me back to the last time I attacked the Takeda clan. I've never seen anyone puncture a car door with a spear before, Nobu. These guys are giving everyone who works to keep a squeaky clean driving record a bad name, Nobu. That does it, Nobu. I'm going to take my pent up anger from getting hit by drive-by gravel on my way home from the convenience store yesterday and run them over at full throttle, Nobu. These weird little creatures and their shady looking cars must be, as always, Master's enemy. Instead of getting him a proper souvenir, I'll commit genocide against these little freaks. Please calm down, Mori and Ranmaru. I know the many nobles don't always have blood or tears to shed like we do. But we still need to make sure about these before we rule them out. Mash! Senpai, we finally managed to make it here ourselves, so I'm glad you're okay. Oh, hey, boss. What are you doing here? Master, I've missed you so much. Ranmaru. Are you 3 the only ones Chaldea sent here? Yes, Da Vinci said it would be difficult for any servant without existing ties to this singularity to race shift here. Which is why it's just Mori, Ranmaru, and me this time. I went one hell of a rampage in Kai last time I attacked the Takeda. And I'm not entirely sure why, but I passed because I'm seen as a member of the Mori clan too. That explains Mori and Ranmaru, but what about you? What about you, Mash? Have you forgotten? Then, I mean, my lord. I used to be the Chaldea's clan's chief retainer. I even governed this area before, albeit in a different singularity. So now, I, Mash, Chief Retainer, Hirelite. I'm here to once again take up my old position. Looks like our luck is finally turning around. Now we have the bare minimum of numbers we need to fight back. Oh, by the way, is it true you're the Takeda Shingen? And what if I am? That's perfect. Then would you spar with me once we're done with all this? You're already dead when I attacked the Takeda clan before, so it was really underwhelming. Mori Nagayoshi. You're the son of Mori Yoshinari, aka Tansa the Attacker, yeah? Fine. If you survive the battle with Yoshimoto, I'll take you on myself. That's the Tiger Kai for you. I knew you'd get it. And I get to fight Imagawa Yoshimoto too? This must be my lucky day. Yippee-ki-yay. And I would gladly ray shift into the fires of hell itself for you, master. Well then, if the Takeda and Chaldea generals are all in agreement, we might as well get going. I never thought you'd be fighting. I never thought we'd be fighting Kai again. I guess we are, aren't we? We'll get you to Kawakajima, master. I promise. Let's go over the plan one more time. We'll be moving in a wedge formation. The vanguard will carve a path through the enemy forces. I'll take my car through the cap until the master of Chaldea and I reach Kawanakajima. I'll go in the vanguard then. I'll join the vanguard too. I'd rather keep my job nice and simple. Haha, you sure gonna be helpful? Are you sure you're gonna be helpful? Out there, old man. You got the spirit, huh, kid? Why don't you try me and see for yourself? Well, you got guts, old timer. Just make sure you don't piss your pants when I come at you. Same to you, you overgrown brat. Don't come crying to me if I split your head open. Please don't injure yourselves over something stupid before the battle even starts. That's the kind of energy I like to see. Alright then, master. I'd like you to give commands from Harunobu's car. Understood. I'll do everything I can to help us with this battle. I could attack from the air if it was just me, but I admit, even I wouldn't get that too far on my own. So I'll protect Master from the central position. I'll shore up our flanks from the wings. How about you, Okita? I'll take the wings as well. And we, Owari Nobu Stars, I'll show off our mad driving skills as part of the new Takeda Red Brigade, Nobu. I don't know what the Owari or the Red Brigade has to do with any of this, but I guess we do need the numbers. So we get a plan? Then let's get going. I haven't felt my blood boiling like that in a long time. How about you two, Okita, Saito? I think your blood's leaking, not boiling. Why would you get yourselves injured before the battle even begun? What's this? This doesn't count as an injury. Isn't that right, youngster? Damn, Gramps, you got as much spirit as an old man Shibata. That's awesome. I'm glad to see you two hitting it off. Alright, move out. It's time to bring out the fight to the best archer of the highway, Imagawa Yoshimoto. Give it all you got, Mash. Yes, my lord. It would be my honor to blow the war horn. Next stop, Kawanakajima. Time remaining. Oh, that's dope. Oh, did we already break through it? yeah, this is a... I'm assuming this is like a multiplayer event. Past says, even if you defeat Imago force in the battle, they will keep coming back until the gauge is depleted. If all Imago forces driven out to nearly makes it to Kamakajima. Alright, unfortunately we're gonna have to end here for now. Because I have to go to sleep. Hey, we have more people. Yeah. Okay. Alright, hold on. I should have another outfit for... Another outfit for Kagetora here somewhere. No. Was there another Kagetora, like a swiftsuit Kagetora, that I'm just missing? I guess so. All right, folks. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after the stream is over. I genuinely do appreciate it. This is Gordon Arcadia.